Open Garden Squares Weekend is an annual celebration of all of the city's green spaces. We have gardens across the city in around 25 different London boroughs. We have activities for children, for grown-ups, for people who are interested in plants and horticulture, for people who are interested in seeing spaces that are in their community, but also people who are interested in exploring parts of the city that they've never seen before.
It's about London, it's about London's diversity, its nooks, its crannies, its wide open spaces and its intimate spots as well. It's also about humanity's ability to garden, because you see people developing fantastic plants and plantings in the most inhospitable spaces. We're now in our 19th year.
So we're looking forward to our 20th anniversary next year and onwards onto our 21st birthday. This year we have 215 gardens taking part across London.
Cleveland Square have been participating in the Open Garden Squares Weekend, I think since it began, and I've been involved in the last 6 or 7 years. We're really focused on biodiversity in the square, so it's really important to us to try and grow quite a wide range of things that are possible. In June, we certainly have a lot of poppies that have just self-seeded here. We brought in a few at the beginning, and of course they spread, just a few packets of seeds, and we've ended up with hundreds of them, which we love. We've designed in parts of the garden that are especially for children. Like we made little paths through the woodland because we realised that they love playing in that area. It's very important that that young generation grows up valuing nature and valuing the plants and the wildlife that we have in London.
This year we think that we'll break through the 20,000 visitor barrier.
It gets loads of people who don't normally get access to these fantastic spaces in London into these squares.
Our visitors really range from people who live in London who are discovering gardens on their doorstep to people who are coming from around the world.
Just looking around here, there's such an amazing mix of people.
We're on a school reunion.
So Devon, Cornwall, Bedfordshire and Oxfordshire.
I particularly targeted the ones that weren't open normally.
It goes all around London, beyond London.
Gardens that are built around bomb sites, they're really interesting to me, so you'll probably find those wherever they are.
And we love it because this square means so much to us that it's amazing we could share it.
The aim of Open Garden Squares Weekend is to showcase the green space that the city has to people who wouldn't automatically think that London was full of these amazing spaces and gardens.
It's not just, all the stereotypes about pollution and the hardness and the aggression of London. This is actually a very humane place, and I think gardening kind of shows just the sort of the feeling and the care that people put into this city.
I think green spaces are absolutely essential to London, and I hope that we'll manage to go on protecting those green spaces. We've got this fantastic microclimate in London where an awful lot is possible, and we've got a great tradition of gardening throughout the United Kingdom.
If someone said, I've never done Open Garden Squares before, how should I do it? If you're a really serious gardener, I'd recommend coming to somewhere like this, Cleveland Square, because there is some really fantastic professional quality design in here. It shows you how to break up a space really thoughtfully. But if you've just got a passing interest in green spaces, or perhaps you've just started to grow a few seedlings on your balcony, go to one of the allotment gardens or go to one of our wild spaces to see how you can adapt a garden more for wildlife.
I think we'll always do it, and I think that the community are right behind it as well. I really think it's a fantastic thing. If the people support the projects, then we can build great gardens.